Welcome to CATA's weekly advocacy update. CATA is a not-for-profit organization with a mandate to move Canada to #1 as a competitive innovation nation. I'm to remind you that you should like and share this broadcast. Also comment, because that's how we get leverage to advance some of our advocacy messaging. It's also how we learn about your concerns and issues. So we've had an interesting close to the year with the Minister of Innovation declaring that government is going to be a marketplace for technologies, going to serve as a reference account as we pursue more export sales. This is directly in line with CAD Advocacy. You'll have seen that we've issued a press release that basically is thumbs up to the government's new innovation direction. In that release, we talk about the Build in Canada program, which is going to be modified based on some examples such as the Small Business Investment Program or Innovation Program in the US. We've looked at that, we've advocated for that program. So government again is moving in the right direction. What some of you may not know is the genesis for that Build in Canada program was actually a CATA advocacy campaign. Charles Duffett, now our digital officer, made a presentation to the House of Commons committee looking at economic matters. We supported this advocacy with some major research, and they created this vehicle for reference accounts. So it looks like that's going to be the base. So we're very pleased that this has evolved to that extent. So get behind this, tell people about these changes, talk to your local MPs. We want to keep this momentum going. We're also going to launch a new campaign on clean tech, focusing on clean tech as a lead sector, on the technologies, on the solutions. Because again, those are export products. They address some societal needs, of course, but we're looking at it as a key lead sector for part of that innovation nation. If you're interested in clean tech, we'll be posting the campaign in early January, but send us a note and we'll get you involved. You'll also see we've posted the CATA Sales Compensation Survey because you need to attract and keep best talent. And of course, sales and marketing, that pays the bills. So have a look at that. It's 81 pages in length, but I think you'll find that as a valuable resource. We're also posting a mini survey dealing with compensation. It's a way for you to provide some feedback on this key area of business intelligence. And lastly, 2 podcasts. We've got a lot of interest in our Chief Digital Officer as he presents a podcast on Shared Services Canada. What's the status? What's the direction? We've included some key documents in that. Have a look at that material. You know, we think digital obviously is quite key to success. But another podcast, Charles Lim, the VP of IMAX, he talks about the supply chain at IMAX. Maybe you have a technology or a solution that will fit within that roadmap. So have a look at this podcast. Again, we bundle it with materials, and we've also added a new resource this year, which is one-on-one video consultations with the key players. So if you have a technology that's a fit, we'll also organize a meeting between you and Charles, who's in Shanghai, China, setting up their operations there to explore some of those opportunities. Again, we need you to like and share. That's how we leverage. And I guess the final thought is Happy New Year. We look forward to working with you and having a successful 2017 as we all work to make Canada a successful innovation nation. Happy New Year again.